Now I'm just going to show getting in and out of the car. Now, as you're going to see here, I'm going to have you come over here, Robin. There's a flap that I pull down and over so that this doesn't get ripped up from the chair. So the flap goes down before I get into the car. All right. I get a good shot of how I do this. Folding the chair, popping it into the back seat of the car, and it right here, show the flap. This is a separate piece that protects the seat, and then the chair slips right in and over. And you can do a couple, just do a couple shots so I have something to, maybe a really, really, really wide and a real, and then I'm going to take you through the back seat. Okay, so now that's the flap, and Robin, if you just walk over to it and pick it up and flip it back in, see how it flips back in? So that will just flip right back into the car, and it's just if you can show her, it's a sewn-in piece. It's kind of sewn into the side. Look at the seat, the driver's seat, and you can see the bottom part of the seat has carpeting where it's been reinforced on the very bottom part of the seat. But the leather piece on the back is fine. It doesn't hit my chair. So that's just the regular leather seat on the very back. Now, if you come into the car with the camera, you're going to see the carpet up on the sidewall here of the car. You might have to come in more. You might actually have to come in to the car. Yeah. So on this side, everything over here where the cup holders are is sewn on or glued onto this back part of the console so that it needs extra reinforced so the chair doesn't hit it, okay? Then that right there down there is just one of the a floor mat. And I put the floor mat in there, and it just covers the hole where the bucket seat was. And if you can pull that off, Robin, you can see where that's just a flap. That's just there. This is from the passenger side, but if you're looking onto the piece of carpet that is put up on the sidewall, it's been worn, and it's worn from the chair, and there's a really big hole. If you can just zoom in on the hole. We might have to do that a couple times. There, you can see it better there. There's the hole from where it was worn, so there might have to be more reinforced carpeting right there at that spot. And then, as you can see, the passenger side, I'm going to pull this up. The passenger side seat just stays put, and I don't need anything, just that little flap that fits over the seat, but everything else. And then the towel on the very back of the car is just to protect the leather seat. I don't need any kind of reinforcement over that. I just use the towel. It's just easier. It sits behind the seat, and then I'm going to show you how I pull the chair out of the car, and then we're going to go in here and look at all the carpet. Okay. And so the chair goes out of the car, just like that. Okay, so you can stop now. Pulling the chair in the car with this flap